Children are the poorest group of people in Wisconsin. African American, Latino, and Native American children are even more likely to be poor. Child poverty remains stubbornly high. On this map, the darker colors represent the school districts with high rates of free and reduced price meals eligibility. Notice what happened between 2004 and 2014. The poverty among school-aged children is spreading across our state. There is reason to be alarmed. Still, our elected officials are not even discussing the crisis. Neither are they considering solutions that would make a dent in the problem. History tells us we have it in our power to dramatically reduce poverty if we want to. Consider the facts. Seniors used to be the poorest group in the U.S. In 1959, more than a third of all U.S. seniors lived in poverty. But because of continuous public investments since the 1960s, the rate has steadily declined. Now seniors have the lowest rate of poverty. Child poverty was reduced temporarily when we made major public investments in the 1960s and 1970s. But when the investments tapered off, the poverty rate started back up, and children became the poorest group. With such clear evidence that we have the power to dramatically reduce child poverty, why have Wisconsin leaders not taken action on the crisis? Searching for a way forward, 4 advocacy groups came together to lead an intensive 3-year statewide conversation about child poverty. We held forums at 24 churches and other religious settings with over 1,200 participants. In deep discussions with morally concerned people across Wisconsin, we came up with a big idea. The most effective way to eliminate child poverty is to set an accountable goal and to hold ourselves to achieving it. Think about it. You can't build a bridge without a blueprint, a clear and accountable plan for executing it. And if you tried, the bridge would not get built, or worse, it would fall down. It starts with the moral commitment to end child poverty, a commitment that is more than words, more than good intentions. That is why we are launching the End Child Poverty campaign. These are our goals. Cut child poverty in half in 10 years. Cut racial disparities in half in 10 years. Establish annual evidence-based evaluation of progress to hold ourselves accountable. Consider the experience in Great Britain. In the late 1990s, the country mandated in national law that child poverty would be eliminated by 2020. They adopted evidence-based strategies up to the scale of the problem and put in place an annual evaluation of progress towards the goal and released it to the public. The goal was retained even when a different political party took power. The result: Great Britain cut child poverty by 2/3 in 10 years. History shows that it is in our power to dramatically reduce child poverty, which makes it a moral obligation. If enough people join us, Wisconsin can cut child poverty in half and one day eliminate it altogether. Will you join us?